Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Curious Binky. I am back. Yes, hello, it has been a long time. So the reason I'm back is because I ended up getting a subscription box. Now somebody sent me a holiday box. We'll just say what it is. It says on the title. It is Universal Yums. I had never heard about it, and everyone who knows me, who's friends with me, knows I love travel and I love food from different countries. There it is. So I was so excited to get these Universal Yums. I got the Christmas box basically from somebody, or the holiday box from someone, and that'll be coming up separately, so wait for that. That'll be after this. You can still order it online. It's one of the options if you sign up for the subscription. That was a gift. This I paid with for my own self. I ended up subscribing to it for a year because I was excited by the first box. So yes, so that's why. So it is not sponsored. It is my opinion, solely my opinion, and I am so very excited about it. So what Universal Yums is basically from a different part of the world, you get a delicious, delicious treats every month. And that really excited me. So the first one I was able to choose what I wanted, and it was at the time Scandinavia, Taiwan, and Poland. There we go. It took me a second. Now it's changed. From now I understand it's the holiday box and Scandinavia and Poland, and I think Poland is the January 2022 box. So I got to choose, and I kind of wanted to get what everybody else was getting. Okay, so I have my coffee here. Yeah, I'm like, I need this. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a box like this with Universal Yums. I did break this just because that's not exciting to watch on screen. So Universal Yums, it comes in a box like this, really well compacted, I guess. I haven't really looked at it. And this is what it looks like inside. I'm kind of really excited by this. So they give you little facts. I'll just show this again. They give you little facts and things like this, so you can see what it looks like. And they tell you the different places that they come from. And then there's like a Yum scorecard. So you can have a scorecard, I guess, if you do this with your family. It's a great way to educate like children about different parts of the world and stuff. And that excites me. Even adults. It's like if you can't travel because of COVID or because of other reasons, I haven't been able to travel much because of COVID and everything, then this is a way to do it. And it's just kind of fun. I really like that aspect of it. So off we go to Poland, and you can order if you like something more of the snacks from off there, but it tells you like facts about Poland, and I've never been to Poland. 60 seconds in Poland, telling you about it. Pierogies, I've had those. I've had so many of those. They give you a recipe. It's fantastic. Trivia answers. This is actually really cool. And then it tells you nutritional facts. So it actually tells you the products and the nutritional facts. And I think that is so much fun, actually. I think you visit a museum in Warsaw, Polish sayings, which is fantastic. It is not an easy language. We'll just put it that way. I've also been to the Czech Republic. Not an easy language. And it tells you your Polish adventure, Polish poem puzzles. It's just so well thought out. I really like that. Like if you have families, this is a good way to get to know the world. And I just think that's so smart. So you get a little bit of education along with delicious snacks. I love that. This is why I love this. It's just so smart. And everything comes in a little box like this. How much fun is that? I'm so excited. I am so excited by this. I'm so glad my friend found this for me because this is right up my alley. So I want to thank them because I had no idea this existed. I love trying snacks. That's what a lot of my channel was about. I haven't been on very much lately. Beautiful. So let us start. So the first one is, because they tell you what it is, because you most likely don't read Polish, and if you do, hello. I don't know how to say hello in Polish, but if you are Polish and visiting, please tell me. I would love to know. I'm sure it's in here, but I'm lazy right now. So this one is, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to destroy these. I'm going to destroy your lovely language. BAJECZNY, Ziemniaczki, and it's masło zisola. I know, I went totally Italian there. Yes! So, and it tells you everything that it is. But you can't understand it unless you speak Polish. And you should try, because it's a beautiful language. So, it's butter and salt potato chips. A strange and savory chip. Now, I don't know why that would be strange and savory. So, it's a butter potato chip. Yes. I don't know why that's weird. But whatever. To me, it's not. That's just another day. Another day. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, it smells like potato chips. It just smells like your standard potato chip. But this is what it looks like. It does smell a little bit more buttery. There's going to be chewing noises. Sorry. I don't know why they say that this is strange at all. A strange and savory chip. It's actually really good. These are really good. So it's really salty. It's a potato chip. It's salty, but what you get that buttery, creamy taste. It's not the fake butter. It's the actual creamy, delicious, off the farm kind of butter. I should know. My grandparents lived on a farm, and so I would get tastes like this. It tastes like the real deal. Not the overly manufactured type of butter. It's that sweet, salty butter. A little hint of sweetness and the saltiness of the chip. Oh, I could eat this whole bag. I'm not going to eat this whole bag, but dang, that is good. I'm going to put that here. That is so good. That is so delicious. Oh, so the next one is, would you like me to butcher the name again? I will do that. Okay, so this is USZATKI iced gingerbread cookies, mint flavor. So this is what it looks like. This is the bag it is in, and I'll try to put this stuff to the side so you can read about it. But 4 pieces is 120 calories. If you care about that stuff, you know, it's the new year, so some are. So this is iced mint PIERNICZKI gingerbread. I love gingerbread, so I'm excited. That's one of the reasons I got this. So this is Poland's famous gingerbread with the unexpected glaze. So yes, gingerbread producer. Making gingerbread is an art. It's not easy, all this stuff. But apparently they add a little bit of excitement by putting some mint in it. No, which I am, of course, obsessed with. Just the idea of it excites me. So, oh, that's strange. I can smell the gingerbread. It kind of smells like catnip a little bit with the mint. The gingerbread mixed with mint. It smells like a cross between basil and catnip. And I mean that in a good way. It's no disrespect. I actually don't mind the smell. But I love gingerbread. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely taste the mint. That's a combination I didn't know I needed. It's so good. The gingerbread is so good, my friend. Oh, I know. It's so good. I could eat this whole thing. So, the mint is pretty strong. So the mint kind of takes over, but you get a little undercurrent of the gingerbread. These are a little bit drier than some gingerbread that I'm used to, so it's really good because it has the frosting on it, but it is a little bit drier than I expected. I'm used to gingerbread being a little bit more, I know we all hate the word moist, but we're going to go there. It's like that, but it's not as moist. It's a little bit drier than I expected, but the flavor combination is really good. I guess that's the one thing it's a little bit dry. Okay, so I'm trying to do this in order to make it easier and a little bit more controlled. So the next one is the dark panna cotta flavor, and this is WEDEL. It's dark chocolate with panna cotta flavor filling, and I'm excited. I've had chocolate from this region before, and I feel like it isn't It's not always the sweetest chocolate. It could be a little bit drier, a little bit darker, but that's just me. You know, it could have been just the brand that I had, but it's dark chocolate inspired by the creamy Italian dessert. Why not? Italy has inspired many. It inspired me. Yes, since I have been gone, I did go to Italy, and it was fantastic before the whole world went crazy. Beautiful country. So, okay, you just got to pull it like this. Okay, I like that. Let's see what this looks like. It's a little bit difficult. So, breaks really easily. I would show you more of the bar, but it's just kind of making a mess a little bit, and I don't want that all over the place. But it squares like this, and then you get the inside filling like this, the little square. It tastes like, I smell cherry in it. I definitely smell cherry in it, which is interesting for panna cotta. Yeah, it has a cherry flavor to it, which is odd. I didn't expect that. It's good. I don't know if it's panna cotta. So I'm going to put that here because I'm going to eat this all to myself. I won't be sharing because I'm a jerk. It's just a lot of goodies, and it's not good to eat it all at the same time. Yeah, it's like a vanilla cherry flavor. I'm not really getting the panna cotta. It's just very interesting. Yeah, there's cherry in the picture. I didn't show it well enough. There's cherry. Because that's the only flavor that I'm really getting from this. I'm not really getting anything else from it. It's pretty much dark chocolate and cherry, which you're not going to lose out on. It's not hard, actually. It's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. And very creamy. So it's not a harder chocolate, which may throw some people off. And it looks like, it looks like the rest of the snacks aren't listed. All right, so because this is my first time, I went around it wrong. So I was supposed to start with this, start here. I went straight to the end. I actually do that when I read books. I will read the ending first. Impatient. So let me pull this one out because I didn't realize that. So this is the PTASIE. So it's interesting because it has a PT. I don't know how you would do that, but it's a marshmallow, dark chocolate marshmallow bar. And it looks like this. This is actually quite nice. It's tiny. You don't need that much. So what you do is you kind of just break into it. And if you need a little snack, and it's not like a huge candy bar. It's a little bit. Isn't that neat? I like it. It's really soft too. Dark chocolate and that marshmallow. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like real marshmallow. So this isn't like a tougher marshmallow. This is like really soft. Oh, it's so good. That is so good. I haven't eaten yet. I can eat that whole thing now. So now we're gonna go to Polish Passions, original Monster Munch, which is Poland's saltiest, scariest potato snack. Really, every year the average Pole eats 250 pounds of potatoes. Yum. Can't blame them because potatoes are yummy. So this is what it looks like. And there's Spooky Pumpkin, apparently. I need a little salt after all those sweets. I think I took the journey my way, which I do tend to travel my own way rather than what most people do. So this is what it looks like, which is absolutely cute. I mean, come on. It's so cute. See, ghosts are friendly, people. Look how friendly it is. It's like Casper, but yummier. Those are really good. They're really fluffy, but still crunchy. Oh, that's good. These are really good. I know. They make a really loud noise. I'm sorry, but they're so good. They taste like a plain potato chip, but they're just lovely. They're so light and fluffy and salty. I can see, if you're making potatoes like this in Poland, I can see why people are eating so many. Good for you. They're so good. So then, the next one is cheese, onion, and pretzel sticks. The cheesiest, tastiest, or zestiest sticks in Poland. Really, so it's BESKIDZKIE? No. BESKIDZKIE? I don't know. I'm probably destroying it, but whatever. You're about to taste a mouth-watering medley of Poland's two favorite foods. Pretzels and pierogi pretzels are Poland's favorite salty snack. Good. I love some pierogies. And I love salty snacks. I'm actually more of a sweet person, but I will never say no to a salty, savory snack. It smells like a mustard pretzel, but this is what it looks like. Very thin, beautiful, light snack. Oh, wow. So, as soon as you taste it, you get that onion powder. It is chock full of onion powder. Mmm. These are so good, though. These are so good. I know what I'll be eating with my lunch. I've been eating really healthy lunches. But I'll have a couple chips to the side. Those are going straight to it. Oh my goodness, those are good. Those are so good. So the next one is cocoa glazed gingerbread sticks. Spiced Polish biscuit sticks dipped in chocolate. The holidays aren't over yet, it says. Nope. We've got one more Polish tradition to squeeze in. Ah, yes. 12 days of Christmas. So the 12 days of Christmas continues for some people, I think, until the 6th. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you still get delicious treats through that time. So that's kind of cool. So this is gingerbread sticks, and it's BAJECZNY. I'm totally butchering it. Pure love, though. Beautiful Poland. And it comes in something like this. So there you go. This is so exciting. I know. I love gingerbread. This is okay. That's kind of why I got these. It's because I love gingerbread. With the dark chocolate, I can smell the gingerbread and the dark chocolate. This is so good. You know what it's like? Wow. This is a really spicy gingerbread. Some gingerbreads are a little bit more subtle. This one is a kicky in the face type, which I love. Spicier the better. So this is so spicy with a nice bunch of chocolate around it. These are so good. This is what I want for my gingerbread. It's like a spicy gingerbread pokey. Yeah, or pepero. Pokey or pepero. Oh. This is dangerous. These treats are so dangerous. These are so good. In a good way. Oh my gosh, those are so good. Man, if food is like this in Poland, yes, please. So, there's some candy in here. It's probably going to be hard candy, so I'm going to wait till the end. But then there is the chocolate-covered PIERNICZKI gingerbread. BAJECZNY gingerbread cookie. So there's a lot of gingerbread. If you don't like gingerbread, this box may be a little difficult for you. I love gingerbread. Like, gingerbread is everything. So I love it. And I can get a lot this year. Kind of looks like a dog bone. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in any disrespect. It just kind of reminds me of my pup growing up. Except no chocolate. Never give your dog chocolate. Ever. But human being, yes. So this is what it looks like. Spicy. Not as spicy as the sticks. No. It's very light. So if you don't like gingerbread, this one's very, very light. It's kind of a hint of it. It's more of, because gingerbread has molasses in it, this is more of a molasses cookie than it is gingerbread. It also is very dry. So this was the one that I would enjoy with tea. But it's not as moist, I hate saying it, as some of the other ones. It's very dry. And it doesn't have that spicy gingerbread taste to it that I love. But, it's pretty good. So the milk fudge KROWKA candy. KROWKA? Oh, that's in here, I think. So let's go with this one. This is WEDEL milk chocolate with peanut and cocoa filling. I think, yep, this is it. So this is actually, oh, that's interesting. It tells you where it's all from. So this one's from Warsaw. I totally destroyed all this because I didn't tell you where they're from. I'll put them to the side. But I think most of these are from, like, you can get them anywhere within Poland, I would imagine. But I just missed the whole trip. Yeah. There we go. Oh, you can smell the peanut butter through that. It's interesting that they would do peanut. I don't think it's butter. Peanut butter is kind of an American thing from what I understand. Like, I've traveled a lot and people are like, what's up with peanut butter? I don't know. Because a lot of the world likes hazelnuts. I actually prefer hazelnuts myself, so I'm right there with you. But this is what it looks like. So it is mostly cocoa, but I smell the peanuts. So it's a chewier bar. I taste the peanut, but it's not like in the US where the peanut would be really prevalent. It'd be the full nut. It's a lot. It's not as prevalent. I didn't want to make you sit through me chewing that. So you can taste the peanut, but I don't get it. Like, it's not big chunks. It's just a peanut flavor to it. I guess there's peanut in it, but I just don't taste it. Like, there's no nuts in it. I don't know if it's a peanut paste or what. It's very interesting, but it's very sweet. It's very sweet, and it's kind of has an interesting crunch to it. It's almost kind of grainy, which is interesting. I wasn't fully expecting that. But it's still good. It's still good. It was just the consistency is not what I was looking for. So this is the Yum Bag. So what is the Yum Bag? You know the phrase, good things come in small packages. I can't believe that. I like to say, actually that's something that I say about me because I'm small and some people just kind of go. And other people are like, yeah, it just depends. It depends on people's moods and if you like this or not. So there you go. But you know the phrase, okay, we said that. We're searching the world for the best yums. Okay, so inside you'll find only the most extraordinary, mysterious, and incredibly delicious teeny yums in the world. Don't eat the bag. I can guarantee I will not do that. I am really hungry, but I will not do that. No. So let me get into this. I hope there's a couple of each. Because, like, if you had a family, I would imagine you would need more than just a few. Oh my gosh. I won't be eating the bag because I can't even break through it. I mean, you gotta respect that. Oof, not really. Oof, scissors, man. So, they do not give you scissors. So this is what, okay, so they do. They give you 4 pieces. This is really interesting. So 4 of the, oh no, it looks like, no, it's 4 and 4. This one is strawberry and this one is, I don't even know what flavor that is. I don't really want to eat them both at the same time. But let's start with the milk fudge KROWKA. And this is from Poznan? Poznan? Yeah, excuse me. So beloved Polish caramels with a crumbly outside and gooey inside. Really? But it's milk fudge. Is it a fudge caramel? This is what it looks like. I'm so excited. I'm so curious by this whole thing. Because I had some stuff from Poland before, but not like this. So I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I know, this is kind of weird because I haven't had a proper meal. But this is what it looks like. It's just, it says it's milk fudge. But it's a caramel, so I don't, well, let's see. Oh, wow. So, I thought the caramel would be like an American caramel. And they may have that here, but this brand isn't. So it's crunchy. The caramel on the outside is really crunchy. And then it's basically the same thing. It's a crunch, not crunchy. It's not. It's crystallized caramel. So you know when you're candy making, because I make candy, you can hit a certain temperature where the caramel isn't as smooth. It's a little bit crispier. or it has more texture to it. This is what it is. It's not the type that's like, woo. So this is interesting. It's not bad at all. It wasn't what I was expecting. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Unexpected, actually. So then there's the, gosh, JOGUISE yogurt candy, and it's basically strawberry, raspberry, peach, or lemon. So I don't know. I think they give you one of each. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But I don't necessarily want to eat them all to find out. Oh, nope. I got 2 lemons and 2 strawberries, it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely strawberries. So I didn't get the... Oh, I didn't get the peach. I would have loved the peach. Yeah, that's okay. I wish they'd given one of each. But let's see. I'd like lemon, but I think that one's just kind of... So let's just see what these look like. I don't necessarily want to... If these are hard candies, which they appear to be... That's what they look like. I don't want to just lick it. That's just gross. Okay. Nobody else is going to be eating this but me. Yeah, it's a nice strawberry flavor to it. Nobody's going to eat it but me, I swear. I'm not going to like, oh, here you go. Yeah, that's just not right. So here you go. And they're like, why is this so sticky, Pinky? Well, because I'm an animal. And then there's the lemon. These are really pretty pastel colors. It's interesting. It kind of, I actually don't mind this, but it tastes exactly the way that Pledge smells. So if you've ever had Pledge here in the US, it's exactly what it smells like. Yeah, what it smells like, but it tastes like that smell with sweetness. Not that I've ever eaten Pledge. That's really interesting. So yeah, so that was my little adventure around the world. Well, it wasn't around the world, but around Poland. I'm really excited by this. This one doesn't want to close. So, you know what? I'm going to, give me a second because I'm going to rate these. I'm going to rate them. Okay, so let's do this together. So they basically want to know certain things and stuff, like the favorite yum, the worst yum, and the weirdest yum. I'm not about that because I don't think there is a worst. I think it's just a matter of taste, and that's something that I try to do on this channel is, yeah, there's going to be things that you don't like, but I don't like the word weird because what's weird to us is normal to someone else. And it's like, I just don't like that. When I was young, I was taught that it's not weird, it's just different. And so it was a good way for me to look at the world in a lot of ways, and it has benefited me. So I'm going to start with the hard candies. So I'm actually going to put at the bottom the milk fudge. Just because I don't necessarily care for the consistency, it's not for me. To me, it's not caramel that I'm used to. It's caramel fudge. It's a little bit confused because I don't know if it's fudge, caramel. Hey, it's their world. But this one's probably my least favorite just because it's very crystallized fudge / caramel, and it's just, it doesn't resonate with me, I guess, because I'm used to regular fudge. So I'm going to put that one at the bottom. The next would be the hard candies because they're hard candies. I mean, it's hard to get excited about hard candy. When Nana gives it to you, it's not that exciting either. And that's okay because we love Nana, and Nana's given us these because she loves us. Poland loves us, but this isn't something that I would go out of my way and go, yeah, to. It's just not. It's just not. But it is still really tasty, so I don't want to say that it's not. It's deliciously tasty. So then I'm going to go with, oh goodness, this one, the Kalinitzki. There's no ski to it. Kalazinki. There we go. This one would probably be next. And the reason is that the gingerbread is just, it doesn't have a strong gingerbread taste to it, and it's really dry. It just, I can smell it more than I can actually taste it. It just smells like a molasses, a cookie with dark chocolate. I love the dark chocolate. I love that Europe actually prefers dark chocolate because I prefer dark chocolate. So I love Europe for that. Thank you, because it's less sweet. It's just beautiful. Really good because it isn't really sugary, but it's just not my favorite. So I think that is like number 8. Yeah, that one's number 8. So number 7, if I had to think about this, number 7 would probably be this little guy, which is the BAJECZNY. That's the peanut butter one. It has the peanuts in it and the fudge and things. It had like a crystallized taste to it as well. It just didn't really, it was okay. it's not something that I would ever grab again after this. Probably not because it's bad. It's really good, but it's just like, oh, there's wafers in it apparently. I didn't really get the wafers in it though. Wafers are really big, and there it is. Wafers are really big in that in that part of the world, along with like Russia and Ukraine as well. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's little wafers. I was kind of surprised they didn't do a wafer bar, but they did. It was just, and that explains the crunch in it. But I just felt like it was okay. It was just okay, and I wanted just a little bit more. So that is number 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 7, I'm just thinking about this, is probably going to be this delicious FTASIE Locaco. This one's really good. Now this is just coming down to deliciousness. I mean, they're all delicious, especially the ones from here and up, but this one is so good. This one is so good, but it's a marshmallow with dark chocolate. Right up my alley. I love it. I want to eat this as soon as the camera's off, but it's a marshmallow with dark chocolate. So it's not necessarily groundbreaking as in a worldly perspective, especially if you traveled a lot, or even in the US, we have tons of this. So it's not like, whoa, but it's still really, really good. So number 6, this is where it gets difficult, but I'm going to go with the panna cotta flavored WEDEL dark panna cotta flavor. And the reason is because it's just so overwhelmed with cherry. It's basically a vanilla cherry chocolate bar. It's still really good, but it's really, really sweet. But still, it is so delicious. It's really good, but it's going to take me a while to eat this because that's a lot of delicious chocolate. So that one would come in number 7. Correct. So let me go to the next one. I have to think about this one. So now this one gets a little bit difficult, but I think I am going to go with this one. And not because it's bad. These things are delicious. These are delicious, but they're a regular flavor potato chip. So it's not necessarily groundbreaking where you're like, holy, macaroni. It's not like that. These are so good. These are so good. So it didn't do anything wrong at all. You know what? It's really tough because I love these. But number 4 is going to be the BESKIDZKIE pretzel sticks. They're like onion. These things are so good. But they're pretzels. So, which I love pretzels. So I don't even know why I'm saying it like, but they're pretzels. These are delicious. These are delicious. I want one right now. But I don't want to keep chewing in your ear because then you'll hate me. But, these are so good. They're beautiful. Number 4. There's a lot of strong contenders. So number 3, this is where it gets a little bit crazy, and I think I'm going to go with these. Now I know a lot of people were probably like, what the heck? I think a lot of people are going to be confused by these and may not like them because they're a little dry. And it's not your traditional gingerbread. Again, it has mint in it. I like it, but I can see why some people would be like, whoa. They have mint, so they're not traditional, but I like that because it adds something different to it that you don't expect. It's kind of like in the US, we'll add basil things. I'm sure other countries do it too, like France is probably where it came from. But it's that unexpected, like lavender, rose, and it makes it different. But it's very dry. Very dry, but the flavor is so good. It's so good. It's so good. So this is hard because these gingerbread sticks are so good. I'm actually more of a sweet person than a savory person, but these chips are so good. I don't even like potato chips that much. I don't. They're good, but these are so good. I'm curious to see because what you can do is go online and see who won, especially on their Instagram page. Oh man, I know it's so difficult that I have to eat these to figure out which one I love more. If I could tie these things, I would. It's like a tie for me, honestly. It's a tie. It's a tie for number 1 is the gingerbread. There's 2 gold medal winners here. I'm sorry, I can't pick. It's like making me pick between my children and I don't have any. But if I did, it'd be very difficult. Yeah, I can't. I can't decide. These 2 are on the podium. This because it's a potato chip with that butter flavor. Oh, butter flavor with the salt. This chip needs to come to the US. And actually there's a lot of places where you can get Polish food here, or like Polish snacks in New York. So I'm going to find them. I'm going to find them and I'm going to eat these. These are going to become my new secret habit because chips aren't good for you, but I don't even care. Yep, I'm going to find these, and I will find these, and I will eat these, and they will be in my cupboard. This I hope I can get, but this may be a little bit more difficult. This I could probably find. This maybe a little bit more difficult, but these gingerbread sticks, they're so spicy. They're so crispy, and the chocolate kind of cuts into it. This was delicious. Look, it's a little bit expensive for what it is. What I like about it is you do get free shipping, and they do have like discounts sometimes. I think I got like $5 off of it. It's not a lot, but that's fine. I am okay with getting the $5 off. But it's so good. It's just so delicious. I love this. I'm so excited by this. As a world traveler, it's just delicious. And again, you know, I like to keep it positive. I'm sure there's some people who this would be a little bit strange to, and there's going to be things that I don't like where I'm going to go, And as for the weirdest yum, I don't think any of them are that weird. I just don't. I mean, maybe I'm just missing out, but having, how many, I've gone to like 27 countries, I think. I've had some things that are kind of like, yeah, you know, maybe they are a little bit different, but I don't know. Like, I'm waiting for something to shock me. None of this was shocking, but I guess if I had to choose the one that was probably the most different as far as tastes for the US, I would probably have to say it was the gingerbread with mint. Just because I'd never thought about gingerbread being put with mint before. Gingerbread in itself is a really strong flavor, and then you're taking something as strong as mint and doing that. Sorcery, my friends. It's sorcery. It shouldn't make sense, but yet it does, and I'm going to enjoy this with you. So this is probably the one that's the most unique. That's what I'm going to say. It's not weird. It is unique and beautiful, and I love it. So good. A little bit dry, but I don't care. So yeah, I think the first like box of Universal Yums, I'm so excited. And you know, I am so excited by this box. I am so excited by this experience. This was just so much fun. This was just so much fun. I love this. So this was such a good idea. I'm so glad my friend got me that. The holiday box I'll probably be putting up here soon. You can still get it. You can order a lot of these things online. It's a little bit dated, but whatever. They're running behind, and actually all of them haven't shipped out. I guess they probably have now. But they're having a little bit of delay. So it's still, I'm going to go ahead and still do that video. But this is just absolutely fun. This is so great. It's so good for families. I love this. I love the history that they put, the ideas of what's going on in the different countries, why, the history. I just, honestly, if you love travel or you want to teach your kids about different cultures and things while enjoying snacks, it's such a fun little thing to do with your family if you can afford it. It really seems like such a fun little thing. I think this is so smart, and I'm so glad my friend did this for me because this is something that's right up my alley. It's just fantastic. So yes, that is my review of the Poland box for January 2022. That sounds weird. From Universal Yums. Let me know if you've gotten this box, and let me know what your favorites were. I want to know your favorite. I want to know the one that you didn't like the most, and the one that was the most unique, because I would love to hear, because everybody has different taste buds or different ideas of what works for them. And so I'm curious to hear what others have to say. So please tell me down below. And if you are Polish, your snacks are really good. And I can't wait to visit your beautiful country because I've heard wonderful things and I am so excited to visit it. It's one of the countries I haven't been to, but it's definitely on my list. Thank you for sharing your delicious snacks with us. Say hello, tell me how down below because I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm going to butcher it. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, your language is a little bit complicated, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So until next time, have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.